Hey guys, so I haven't made a video in like years. I was actually going to make this kind of looks like a mic, so I'll like speak here. I was gonna do another video idea, but I got antisocial because it required me to like call people. Maybe I'll do it another day when I'm more comfortable with talking and being a person. What we have today is an episode of wasting my time. I've been wasting my time for over many years. Like I can't even remember when I started. I am going to do a review of some mineral waters. You need liquids. Water is a liquid, if some of you didn't know. I always find water really exciting because there's so many kinds, so many tastes, so many genres, so many years. Water goes back like since the start of time. I'll introduce our lineup. Okay, first we have Miss Fuji over here. I have tasted Fuji water before, and I am gonna be honest, I'm gonna be really biased towards Miss Fuji, only because I always associate Fuji with bougie. So yeah, sorry to the rest of the water contestants, but Fuji's gonna have a privilege because it's part of my internal system. I've ingested Fuji before, so Fuji might win or might not win. Stay tuned to learn more. So next we have it always looks really cool, and all like I always see my mom buy it, like I don't know why, like the sparkling water, but this is just like normal mineral water. It looked like one of the cooler ones at NTC, so I bought it. Next up we have Oxygenizer. To be honest, I don't know anything about this brand. I just picked it up because it was blue and had water in it. Oxygenizer. It has an advantage of me not knowing it, so it's like a clean slate, so it has a chance to win. So finally, we have Voss. What intrigued me about this one is I thought it was some kind of overpriced bullshit. I was like, what the heck? It's this much money. I don't want to tell you how much I wasted on this. I realized it's glass. So it has impressed me already. On a physical level, this is kind of cool already because it's glass. So, oops, sorry. I forgot to introduce the last. And the last one is a control. Right here we have M, which is like, I think it stands for miscellaneous because, yeah, I don't know, I've been drinking this for like a few minutes, like 20 minutes, but I'm still not sure what is this, but I'm gonna use it as my control because I drank it with my dinner. Oh, it tastes like Coke, but I'm sure it's not Coke. To make it equal, I'll be pouring it into this shot glass. Just to show you, they have not been opened. I did not cheat. All waters deserve the same kind of opportunities as every other water, so that's what I believe, so I didn't open them. The criteria is as follows: name, number 2 is packaging, number 3 is the most important, of course, taste, because every water has a different unique taste. That's the meaning of this competition, to find out what every water tastes like everybody has their individual taste, and it applies to humans as well. Everybody tastes different. I'll start off with washing my mouth with this very delicious miscellaneous. Okay, I was gonna gargle it, but my teeth started hurting because it's very cold, so thanks for that miscellaneous. So we'll be starting off with Fuji. I'm gonna sweep these to the side to make room for Fuji. So we'll start off with the name, Fuji. It's a 2-syllable word. I guess it kind of rolls off the tongue, like Fuji. Put this like out of 10. Okay, out of 10. I kind of seen a meaning to this. It's really important to have a good name, and Fuji knows this. F actually stands for full, and I actually stands for independence, and J stands for Jeep, and the other I also stands for independence, because everyone knows how important it is to be an individual. Fiji is actually full independence, Jeep independence. Name, 8 out of 10. So in terms of packaging, I think it's minimalist, and I like minimalist stuff. There's just like a flower, and oh wow, they even tell me how many miles I'll go after drinking this. Like, this is cool. Like, look, 500 miles. Like, that's insane. How do they know that? I am beyond impressed. Packaging, 10 out of 10. I'm really impressed so far. Full independence, Jeep independence. Now it's time for the most crucial, which is taste test. Let me switch a little of this miscellaneous. I'm just gonna pour some of it here. Okay, let me extend my taste buds for this. Okay. Okay, so to keep it fair, after every taste test, I will be wiping it with Kleenex, which is a very, very cool, very absorbent brand. Yeah, I use it every day for everything, and when I say everything, I mean everything. Okay, so now on to describing what full independence, Jeep independence tastes like. To be really honest with you, I was really underwhelmed. I remember tasting joy, I remember tasting happiness when I last drank it, but now it just tastes like plastic. Like, come on, full independence, Jeep independence. Where's my money gone? I wasn't gonna make it about money, but hold on. So I just pulled up receipts, and full independence, Jeep independence costs $2.10. What the heck? I can buy 21 10-cent coins. I am beyond angry at full independence, Jeep independence, and I want it out of my body. 0 out of 10. So that brings full independence, Jeep independence score to 18 out of 30. Because of my anger, out of my disappointment, I'm going to be minusing 15 points. To total, -2 out of 30. Shame on you. God, I need to clear that out of my system. Like, come here, miscellaneous. I'm not usually this angry, but you know, when I'm disappointed, I'm disappointed. So I'm showing you guys like the true raw self of me. Alright, next we have. So right off the bat, when I saw it at NTC, I was so amazed. Like, wow, that's an incredible name. You just want to say it so many times. You say it all the time, like, you, phew. That balloon is floating away. They have good marketing. Like, come on, you can't tell me that it's not ingenious. Right off the bat, 10 out of 10 for the name. And in terms of packaging, it looks like I picked up a dented one because like there's a dent. As you can see, there's a dent here. Okay, I really like that it resembles sort of like a wine glass, you know, like a slender neck and a round base, which is what we like to see. We like to see ergonomics. You know, my hands are really small, so I can just wrap it around like this and carry on my bag, on my back, in my elbow, you know. It's like really easy and simple, so I like that. Packaging, 5 out of 10. Like, I know I've never given a 5 before, but I think they deserve it. It's really good packaging. Now onto the taste test. I am really looking forward to this one because it is doing really well so far. I'm gonna crack this open. Okay, so just to pour it out. Bottoms up. Okay, so this is interesting. Firstly, I tasted a hint of blood. I think that's good. It's good to have some variety in water, you know? Having various tastes shows that the brand is really cultured. Like, they're not afraid to try new things. And fourth, it's blood, and that's cool, you know? It's like part of our body. It has really good similarities. Like water, it flows through our body, helps us, and blood also flows through our bodies. That's a really good comparison that has made. I'm gonna control myself because I really want to try more of this, but I have to move on. Taste wise, I would give it a 9 out of 10, and that is really rare. Today has won my heart. And okay, I guess I should bring out the price since I brought it up for water that should be not be named. So only costs 160. Let's give a hand for on to our second final item. I'm bringing up oxygenizer. It's kind of just like a clean slate, and I love clean slates. I love sliding on clean slates, so this is a clean slate we need to dirty immediately. So in terms of names, it's a little misleading because oxygen doesn't nizer. You know, why not oxygenization? It nizations, but it doesn't really nizer. It doesn't really come off as a nizer. You know, oxygenizer is fine too, and ooh, there's even this little cute picture of like a zebra's back. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. It's good, but it's not the best. I'm so sorry I went ahead of myself, but I just got so excited because zebras are like amazing. So in terms of packaging, they had that zebra photo. There's also this like hollow thing going. I don't really like hollow because it dazzles me, and I like to be the one who's doing the dazzling. I felt a little bit, you know, I'm just gonna say it, like a little bit jealous when I saw this packaging. Structurally, it's kind of like a baseball bat. I would give it a 6 out of 10. For the final test is a taste test, and I open it and give it a little tasty wasty. Here it is in a cup. Okay, so bad news, I do not like this drink. The worst news is, it reminds me of full independence, Jeep Independence. Like, come on. Okay, I get it. It's a very famous brand, but why do you have to copy them? And it's like 10 times worse. Just tastes like plastic on plastic on plastic on plastic on plastic. I'm getting notes of plastic, which is not good because plastic on plastic on plastic is not the way to go. So I'm just gonna give it a 3. Because it didn't disappoint me, I told you, a clean slate is better than a slate that has been wiped. The total score for this is 16 out of 30. Finally, we have Voss. Not going to lie, I'm actually genuinely excited for this one because it's a goddamn glass bottle. Like, I was actually surprised they sold glass bottles in NTUC. In terms of the name, Voss, I don't know, it's kind of like try hardy. I would rather Boss because boss is part of the word emboss, and emboss is another word that rhymes with gloss, and gloss is kind of shiny, and I find myself to be really shiny when I sweat a lot. I think Boss would be much better than Voss. Like, V gives me really bad vibes. A 5 out of 10. You know, I ain't failing anybody today, so... Okay, so the packaging, I'm not even kidding, is one of the best ones because it's the most durable. it's see-through, and it's not like the word Voss is like ingrained into the glass, but you can actually take it out and you can pretend that it's another fancy bottle, which is like really cool. Okay, no, the moment you peel it out, it leaves that disgusting residue, so that just took off a point. Well, packaging wise, I was gonna give it a 10 out of 10, but now I minused 1, so now it's an 8 out of 10. Sorry, Voss. Moving on to the taste. Okay, this is actually kind of impressive. Like, I'm still really impressed with this glass. So I'm gonna pop 1 more point back to packaging. 9 out of 10. The moment I started pouring, it spilled on my table. Like, it's not my fault that it's spilling. So why is it doing that? That made me a little bit angry, but it's okay, I can control. I'm just gonna drink it. You know how when you were younger and we were all from like kindergarten or nursery and we used to play with our friends and there were these things that we played with them? I think they're called toys. The water from Voss tastes like toys. Kinda disappointed. I was hoping to be greeted with the taste of a meadow or like a spring, a fountain, but instead I got greeted with the taste of toys, which is not very cool for me. I don't like eating toys. This ain't it. 3 out of 10. So here's the thing. I don't like full independence, cheap independence. Staring at it, I just... wow. My eyes are opened again. I remember why I loved full independence, cheap independence so much. And it was because there was a tree behind. I'm alive. I'm alive, guys. You're alive. We're all alive. It gives so much meaning to why we're here today. Full independence, cheap independence has reopened my eyes. And it is obvious there can only be one winner. The winner is miscellaneous.